Good morning. It's Wednesday, April 29th, and we're looking at the S&P 500 here. So yesterday, let's just jump over and look here. We had this high over here at 13.5, which really we would have liked to see about a point or so higher, and that would have really been enough for that move up, but we're about a point off here on this leg up. When I did the pre-market video yesterday, we were somewhere over in, where were we? Right in this area right here, right over here. And I said that it wasn't quite high enough yet, and really was looking for this, really another point or so, maybe. Well, if we look at prediction points for that day, what you'll see is we had the prediction point at 1475, so about 6 ticks higher, or 5 ticks higher, and that would have really been high enough. But turns out this was high enough for yesterday, and then we got quite a sell-off, and then said that there was 57. We said 57 might hold it up for a bit, but the 55, maybe we probed down to 55. So we probed to 54. They held 54.75 over here, and then bounced all the way back up here. We said 86.5 was a breakout area. They came back up to 81.25 from the morning, and then came back down here. We had the CP down here, and they came back to 52. And then there was some buying late in the session, and then they pushed this up over into the Globex. They came back up here. This is that. Came back up here to this 0475. They retested and held it, broke down right here, and then wow. And there you have it. So this was not that way just a minute ago. And so basically this pullback made a lot of sense. This 80.25 probably giving it to 78.5 or 78.75 is really the breakdown area. And they came right back here to the tick, tested that, and then all the way back up here, which is what we said yesterday, where we really wanted to see a push up to yesterday. So obviously this is news driven. It's 5:30 my time, so this is obviously a news driven jump up here. And so we'll jump over here, and we'll talk about what's coming here. But basically they pulled it back down to here, and they since then obviously have shot this much higher. So this is an interesting scenario here, because there's certainly some so we have probably 18 today. Yesterday it was 1875, I think was what it was, but today it's more like 18. This should be a pretty minor pause area right here at 18, depending on what all is going on with this news, which I'm actually just looking right now. So looks like we have some pullback here. That's totally to be expected, and so we'll get things underway here as we get closer to the open. But if they want to keep pushing this thing, there's obviously some room to go higher up here. We could come up to this 30.75. We've even got, what do we have up here? Probably here this 25. 30.75. We've got 40 if they want to keep going, and then up above 40 there's some more strength up there. So we'll take that kind of one at a time, but for now this might play out a bit before I get this posted for you, but basically, I mean, we could see, just depending on how strong this is and how real this push up is, given the news here, we could just see some pullback into one of these levels, but not out of the question as we get going, as we get into the regular session here. It's not at all out of the question that we come back to this 84.75 or even 82.75 and test that, and really less ideal that we would test for a breakdown, but that is a possibility. And then there's room, and so there's FOMC today. We'll just take this one at a time here, and we'll see what the day brings. And of course I'll be active in the trade room, and I will see you there.